I walked down off the road and I crossed this creek and got onto the other side. Went up a little bit and it kind of leveled out. And then right down there, where it leveled out, it's just super rutted up from hogs. I think those are bird hunters. Maybe not. I don't know. Cause y'all are hearing impact too, right? Like, I never hear impact with shotguns. There's a big pine patch right behind me that has hella briars that will be a trouble to get through, but on the other side is another kind of ravine which might have a creek leading to the Neches River. So I think I want to get through that into that slight opening / overlook and sit there for a little bit and then probably get out of here because I left my headlamp in the car. I'm glad I just noticed this. I look down at where I'm sitting. There's a little mushroom. I don't know what kind it is. I didn't even notice this the first time I came through. Because this is a creek right here that I had to cross on the road back up that way. I literally walked right by this. Like, probably damn near stepped on it. But I only saw it coming back, so it's interesting. I also saw some deer scat up back over there. So there is sign in this area, but there's also hella pressure apparently. So I'll get back to camp, or get to camp, get back to the car, get to camp, and go from there. Well, I don't have a ton of time with this power of light because it'll kill my battery, but this is the elementary setup. It wasn't long enough to stick between that tree and that tree, so I just pinned it to the ground and then staked it off on the side. So it's kind of more like lean-to-ish than anything, but she'll sleep for a night for sure. It's not supposed to get over like 10-mile-an-hour wind, and I'm in the trees anyways, so it's not something I'd really be concerned about. But yeah, just a simple, basic, keep the condensation slightly off me shelter. I'm going real simple for dinner. Just a PB&J sandwich. I also forgot plates, so this bag is the plate. And I also didn't realize it was reduced fat. I just saw creamy and I grabbed it. Make fun of me all you want. I deserve it. Oh. Okay, says you're creamy. Start spreading like it, please. Yummy sandwich. Well, I won't even lie. I forgot to film anything this morning. I just packed up. I woke up before the sun came up and I couldn't go back to sleep. So I was just up reading for a bit. And then I went to go use the restroom and there's no toilet paper at this campsite. So I'm gonna drive into town. Found this pullout and there's kind of like a big hilltop up this way with a pine thicket, and then on the other side looked more like an oak opening on the topography. So I'm gonna try and get over there and see what it looks like. Y'all can probably hear those crows going crazy right where I want to go. Something's probably over there. Could be another hunter, could be a deer, could be a pig, could just be a bird they want to fuck with because they're crows and they're cuss like that. Gosh, this lens looks pretty nasty because I just bushwhacked quite a bit. I'm really just sitting in the fucking briars. These aren't briars, these are some sort of berry. But yeah, I'm really just sitting in the brush because I don't have a saddle, so I can't get up there. Which means I'm either shooting something 10 yards in front of me or I'm standing up to take a shot. But I'm on the edge of this pine thicket that goes way back, and on this side it kind of opens up in a little bit of a drawl. So I'm just kind of sitting over watching this, seeing if anything is using it as a means of transportation, because there's hella bedding up on this hill, and there's game trails zigzagging all through here too. I saw some fresh hog scat back there. I don't really know enough about this to hunt it. I'm kind of just walking, then sitting, then learning. Guys, this is real neat. I finally got to a bit where it slightly opened up, at least so much so that I can kind of walk without getting my chest pulled. Found a little shed. Probably not a legal 8-point as of that year. Maybe he would be this year. Who knows? We'd have to find him. And there's also a little red mushroom right in there. Just right next to it. It was laying, the shed was laying right there just like that. And I walked by and I was like, hey, that's not a blade of grass. Sure enough. Neat. Neat, neat, neat. Not a bad little scout. Found the shed, found some shit. Bunch of tracks, bunch of beds. Nothing really super condensed. It was kind of just everywhere, but there's water right here, and there's beds, and there's tracks, and there's trails. So I'm sure next year when I have and can afford a saddle, this will be an area to perhaps focus on. I'm gonna keep going down the Forest Service Road and see what else I can find. So I don't know what it is about East Texas National Forest that don't like me. Or driver's side quarter panels. But my gun is now jammed and I don't personally have the strength to get it unjammed. I can't rack the slide with every fiber of my being, even with the muzzle pressed into carpet and like using my body weight. I don't know if I'm gonna get this one unjammed. And it's a live load too, but not in battery, if that makes sense. I can't pull the bolt. The bolt is popped just out of battery and I can't tug. And of course I only brought one long gun. That really sucks. I mean, it wasn't the worst scouting mission. I found better sign than I was expecting. Found a shed, so that's something to put on my wall at least. Hopefully I'll get one more trip out here this season, and I will bring a bolt gun. Okay guys, so I'm back home. I got all the bullets pulled, and I got to measuring the brass. And it's actually oversized for 223 chamber dimensions. A few weeks ago, I broke my decapping pin, went to Cabela's to get a new one, replaced this thing, and I had seated it too deep in the die. So when I would size it, it would oversize it. Even though the bullets would still seat, it was oversized, so it ended up jamming and it caused me to shorten my trip. It was over the dimensions for 223. Deprime it. Wipe it. There you go, now we are sized properly.